Welcome, plungers. Thank you for pulling up and tapping in as usual. So, welcome to Chase's Garage. I'm Chase, your host. And in today's episode, we will be showcasing this car right here, which is the 2016 Audi R8 V10 Plus. Now, when this car first came out, this car gave me a lot of problems to tune. Like, it probably one of the hardest cars to dial in. This and the 918 Porsche. Very difficult to dial these cars in, but I got this car locked in so perfectly, it's ridiculous. And I believe that an official tuning guide for this car was released, and I watched a video about tuning this car, and I'll tell you one thing: that tuning guide that they're offering is not as good as the tune I have on this car, and I'm going to show you that right here in this video. Now, compared to the way this car handled before, I would have never taken it off-road. I'll tell you like that. This is the last car I would have ever dared going off-road on, or with. Now, this is the absolute best the car could possibly do. I don't know what class the tune was from the official tuning guide, but this is as fast and as powerful as you could get the car. Top of the line for everything. I have no idea exactly where I'm going, but I'm just really trying to showcase how good this car is on and off-road. Oh, that's a tree. That would have been a nice drift into this turn right here if there wasn't, but that's neither here nor there. That's actually human error. This is the way I want to go now that I know where I'm at. Trying to think. I did build a quick race. This car it's elite level when you have it dialed in. And this car is about as dialed in as I could get it, you know? If you know anything about me and my tunes, if you've tried any of them, they're all really good. Now I'm thinking I could probably adjust the aero a bit, but I'm not sure how much of this top speed I want to compromise. Okay, I'll do a little bit. I'll do a little bit in the front. Okay, see, that's a lot of top speed compromise, so not quite so much. And maybe a little in the rear. 256, wow, it lost quite a bit. Let's see. 256, that's it. That was a lot lost just from a little minor adjustment in aero, but the change in handling is going to be significant. The car will turn better. Let's do it right now. Let's see. Yeah. Significantly better. Just that minor bit. Actually, I could probably... Yeah. Yeah, it's much better. Actually, I might have I could probably give it a little bit less, actually. Like, the change is significant enough that it doesn't need to be as drastic as it is. I could probably get my speed back up to maybe 258, maybe 260. This is a very familiar stretch of road for me, so I'm able to test the turning here pretty well. Yeah, 220. Let's see right here. If this could do this turn flat out, then yeah, it's more than enough. Definitely. Okay, let's do the final test right here. Yeah. Yeah, so let's do a quick race. I got a race called Fish Hook. We'll test this out on. And as usual, I might just go buy one of these cars for somebody and let them have it. This is going to be a little, as you can see, it's going to be wet. So let's see how it does in the wet. And there is another R8. And I'm not sure if it's the tuning, but it doesn't perform the same as this car. It might definitely be the tuning or the geometry of the car. It doesn't perform the same way as this car. We'll get into that one next. Don't worry. This is a very, very quick race. Everything for all my custom, all the driver tars for my custom races are going to be in unbeatable for the foreseeable future. While I train them, they are getting better though. They are getting better. Yeah, this car is... Okay, well, that was my fault. That was definitely my fault. Sometimes looking back ain't the best idea, you know? Sometimes you gotta keep your eye on the prize. Let's try to lock in for the rest of this race and make it look good. There it is, the fish hook. 1 minute and 14 seconds isn't too bad. It's not too bad. But let's jump into the other Audi real quick and see if you can see the differences in... I mean, it has a higher top speed. Okay? I wish there was a way in this game that you could analyze cars, like you could compare them side by side, like Motorsport, I think. Or am I thinking of Need for Speed? I think it might be Motorsport, where you can compare cars side by side. That would actually be very cool and helpful. Okay, so let's see. This Audi is a 669, 1191 horsepower, 623 foot-pounds of torque, 2,859 pounds, displacement 6.0. This one is even heavier. This one is heavier. I think that might be due to the, I'm not sure exactly why that is. Maybe a slightly heavier engine, because I did modify this to be as light as possible also. It also has a wing. It's slightly heavier. But for some reason, this car handles so much better. But it's one of those rare and exclusive cars in the game, you know? You won't find this in the auto show. Let's see if I beat it. Personal best? Oh, definitely not. And this car also, off-road is a beast. Now, I mean, if you get your hands on this, even though the stats are the same, and I'm sure there's some tuning tweaks I could also make, like that, yeah. There's definitely some tuning tweaks I could make. Let's test the top speed for this thing. I know my suspension geometry is different. That wing on the back might be... And this car wasn't difficult at all to get dialed in. I had to do special things to the other Audi to get it dialed in. Okay, this top speed isn't as great as the other one. Yeah, top speed isn't as good. But the handling on this one is... I say that as I hit every barricade there, but seriously, the handling on this thing is elite. Yeah, I love this car. And the other one was the one I couldn't get dialed in for the longest. And since we spoke about the 918, let's use that as some foreshadowing, and maybe I'll do that one in the next episode. So let's bring out the 918 here. It's one of the trifecta also. So this car, the McLaren P1 and the Ferrari LaFerrari, all are in competition for the crown and actually that will be my next episode. A rating of the three cars, and I'll rate them in their purest form, and I will also rate them in their full beans form. But as far as dialed in, this car is pretty dialed in by relative standards, but not by my standards. So I do have some work to do on this one, which I will do for the next episode. So you've got that coming for you guys. A lot of comprehensive stuff. So let me explain how I'm going to break down the channel. Chase's Garage is going to be to showcase specific cars from the garage. The PlayStation User Guide, which admittedly is a kind of clickbaity title. I mean, it's functional because I do want the new PlayStation players to be informed about the game, but it doesn't only serve to inform those players. I like everybody could use the guide.
This is a dangerous
But as you can see, yeah, it's a little squirrely there. But yeah, that's about all I got for this episode, guys, man. We'll dial this one in together in the next episode. Figure out what's wrong with it, because it's a little... See that? See that? Yeah. It does that. So it takes a little more effort to drive it, especially on turns. So if you don't turn carefully, you're going to lose the front end. So we'll figure that out in the next episode. But that's all I got for you guys today. Check out, matter of fact, we gotta finish the episode off with the car we started it with. So, Audi.
I'm just scratching the surface.
R8 Plus from 2016.
This is a dangerous group that we're dealing
every
with
bit the elite car, and I'm not too mad at my little group.
I'm just scratching the surface.
And I think I could dial these gears in a little bit better also.
This is a dangerous group that we're dealing with now.
I'm just scratching the surface.
Look out for the short with the tune. I'm gonna figure out my gear ratio for this car and maybe see if I can get it as dialed in as the other one, or more so. I mean, this one isn't as squirrely. It's a lot more stable than the other one. It doesn't turn as well.
I'm just scratching the surface.
But I imagine if I adjusted the aero to the point where it's only doing 240 miles an hour, I'm sure it can turn just as good. But yeah, thank you guys for pulling up and tapping in. I am Chase.
I'm just scratching the surface.
And I appreciate you all. Have a good one. Peace.